To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Set. Grenade. Go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Ready.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
And it's 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go! Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
17.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
58 yards. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas. It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Here's a return from the 7. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jerome Baker has it. And the Browns, they're off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up second and goal from the 3. Here's another for it. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zerline with the extra point. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of... played with though here. We've got second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Motion man sent left. Second and 10, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. Big gain downfield. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
At the 49-yard line.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. one of the Vikings in some pain out there, so we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
82. Go get him. This by 7. Great 15.
Here's Wentz. Has him on the quick hitter. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 180. What's this up?
Now a give to Chandler, running right. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From the 27. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go. Back man. 4, 20. This by 7. What's this up?
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the move, headed right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Lion. 280. What's up?
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Forward Tokyo. Great 57. 81. Hey, forward Tokyo.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got Jones for the completion. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Hey, Kill. Hey, forward Tokyo.
First and goal at the 1-yard
Here we
line.
go. 180. What's up?
Design bootleg here. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
180.
Chandler will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They send a tight end in motion.
Lefty. Done.
Another for Chandler. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings trim the lead to 1. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid. Yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Gets his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
To number 10, Crenshaw Judkins. A gain of 12 yards. Brings up fourth down. In punt formation.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. And hey, we see out under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play. Set down behind the line.
That's why you often see some high percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for second and long.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. To throw is Wentz. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, here we go. Kill. 280. Rip 5-7. Wait, son.
To throw, Wentz. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. What's this, son?
A give left side to Jones. Into the second level past the 30. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. That one hits for 30. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
180. What's up?
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And oh, he got it! Interception! Martin Emerson with the pick.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Another one for Judkins. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice gain.
Ready, set.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hot 70. Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Dump off, caught by his back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sanders setting the pass. Dumped up. He loses the football. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Ooh, bad fortunes turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture, and thankfully ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this third down.
Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. The 20. Hey, empty. Man 5-7. Stunt.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go. Kill. 280. Switch up.
Wentz to throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it down the sideline. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Buys time, rolling right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Denzel Ward makes the play. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time. You want to talk about one position that really has morphed over the years? When you think of old school middle linebackers, the big physical guys that just stuffed holes, not anymore. These guys can run just about as well as anybody on the field. He showed it off, creating that negative play.
Go, you're in the speed. Cougar 19. 19, 5 years. Ready, right?
Working out of the gun, Sanders. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Okay,
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
here we go. Here's 7 Pirates. 7, 19.
Looking to throw. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he makes a fair catch well short of midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Ready, set. Come back. Come on. Set.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders finds a man right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again here, Sanders. And again an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Strike. Let go.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the gun, Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Ready, ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Another gain to Judkins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On the jump.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Cowboys. 18 right here. 18 right here. Let's go.
Now Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Second from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 120. Polsky, 82, Polsky.
Now Wentz. Dumps this one off. It's Jones. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third down from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You never, ever miss an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He's got it at the 24. And he houses it on the return all the way back for a touchdown. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 280. 57.
Here's Wentz. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Back man. Great 57. 180. Man 57.
Wentz sets a pass. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
74. Kill.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be blocked down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They have themselves another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now off play action. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
No record to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready, go.
Judkins running between the tackles. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Into traffic, complete. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Seven Pirates, Seven Pirates. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go, back. Man, 120, 14, 82, 14. What's up?
They go play action on first. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. What's up?
To throw, Wentz. This one's quickly to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Straight 15, straight 15. Here we go. 180. Sunday.
To throw is Wentz. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Wentz to throw. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
74. Here we go, back. Sunday. 280.
Desperation time here on fourth. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And that's incomplete. Wanting to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Byron Murphy picks it. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Tony now to return it. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to the air, following the pick 6. Fits it through the middle. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. On the give, here's Judkins. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Handoff now to Judkins. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Okay, ready?
So now here's 3rd and 5.
18 Rattlers. Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
He'll throw it. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Judkins up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns making a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
34, Vikings 22.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Now here's Wentz. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
And the Vikings first down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
And the Vikings first down.
81.
First and 10 at the
Now Wentz.
28-yard line.
Looking slant route complete. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Go. Switch up.
He'll throw it yet again. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Vikings down by 12.
At the 29-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 29. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
It's on target to Moore. We'll have the first down and even more. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th.
Will Riker is lining up for the extra point.
One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings trim the deficit down to 5.
34, Vikings 29.
Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. The defense takes its third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
The Vikings 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Running this is Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
To the ground they go with Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? Let's find 7. Let's find 7.
One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Browns come away with the win. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as we say cheerio from London.